Hello and welcome to the flight deck. This is the first for me, so be patient. I'm relatively new to the whole nerd level of flight simulator, but hopefully you'll join me on this journey and enjoy watching me mess up all the time. So, what are we doing today? We are flying from Manchester to Dublin. I'm going to do a relatively short flight. We've got here air time about 40 minutes, block time 1 hour 7 minutes. So without further ado, let's start. So I'm using X-Plane. The computer I'm using is a Mac Mini with an M4 chip, so it's doable, but you might see the graphics become a bit jittery from time to time. I also use an external iPad, which I use for my charts because I like to have it physically in front of me. I just find that easier. Let's start everything, shall we? So, we have ground power. Next we already see it's a bit jittery. It is what it is. Ultimately I will be moving to Micro Flight Simulator. I need to get myself a PC. I'm even flying using Airbus controls, which is fine. I'm used to this concoction of styles. So here, my ground crew is working hard, so my persons. Let's request our flight plan. So you'll see as we go along, there are steps that I'm going to miss, there are things that I'm not going to do quite right, but I've loved flight simming since I was a kid, but I never really had the chance to get seriously into it. Now I've kind of got that chance, so I'm working my way into everything. So I used to use X-Plane's built-in ATC and an equipment where it really started getting on my nerves, and at the moment I've decided not to use it at all. I am currently doing the training for VATSIM, so I will be joining the VATSIM community very soon, and I have to give my Superman mug a cameo. I love this, really enjoyed the new Superman film. Let me know your thoughts below.
Ground flight deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Thank you, sir. I'm using the Zibo 738 aircraft. I think it's brilliant.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Quick. Seatbelt sign goes on. Here we are. Manchester Airport in X-Plane. Not too shabby. Not quite Microsoft Flight Simulator, but does the job. Does the job. Also, I use SimFly, which is a platform where you can link your simulations into it, and it's almost like a career, so you can earn tokens. Eventually you can sell those tokens for real money, so you can actually somehow monetize your flights. You can get rewards, new licenses, planes, airports. It's really cool, definitely worth checking out. What I'm doing at the moment is, let's just go here, unrestricted flight. So I'm doing an unrestricted flight. I'm going to use that license, and what I'll do is I'll just make sure that's up to date. I'm going to import straight from SimBrief, start flight. The Mac version is relatively new, so it's a bit glitchy at times. Some values are incorrect, but they are updating as they go along, and they're doing quite a good job. Excellent. So GPS location here. That's good. Takeoff. Takeoff. Rotate speed is 133 knots. 280 left. Minus 2. Just leave that as it is. Make sure everything makes sense. Just fix that. Excellent. Nice simple route. Cruising altitude is 240. I love how realistic the sounds are in the Zibo aircraft. It's awesome. So just turn on the APU. For some reason, I never used to be like this, but for some reason everyone just boards through the back now. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Guys, the Leo's on board.
Should be pushing back the aircraft in a few moments. Make sure PCF outside security fastened. If you're still using your phone, we would appreciate if you slowly make sure to switch that. We will be taking a fantastic aircraft on a short journey. Yours was meant before the departure. Would appreciate your full attention as the safety is over here. Thank you, guys.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
That guy sounds upset all the time.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Pumps on.
With a red exit sign. Floor path markings along the cabin aisle will illuminate in darkness and guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. There are 4 main doors, 2 at the front of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right, and 2 at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the center of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Place the nearest exit which may be behind you. Fasten your seatbelt insert the metal end into the buckle, keep secure from the loose end of the strap, and to open lift the buckle cover. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, individual oxygen masks will drop automatically from the panel above your head. If this happens, remain seated. Pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag does not inflate. Oxygen is flowing. To secure the mask, pull one end of the strap. Adults traveling with young children, please attend to your own mask first. Your life jacket is stowed in a pocket beneath your seat or in the panel above your head. In the unlikely event of landing in water, remove the jacket from its pocket and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your waist, clip at the front, and secure as the crew are now demonstrating. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation or deflation and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so and retrieve your exit. Further information may be found in the safety card, which is displayed within the area you are seated. Your captain invites you to read this card carefully before departure. Please now ensure that your seatbelt is
Operation complete.
Tray
Set
table is
parking
in the
brake.
upright and locked position. Armrests down and window
Disconnecting
blinds
toes.
open.
Stand
We
by.
recommend for your comfort and safety that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight. There is a call bell, reading light and fresh air vent in the panel above your head. For electronic devices such as tablets and mobile phones in flight mode may be used throughout the flight. Please select flight mode now. Laptops must be stowed in cabin baggage under the seat in front of you or in the overhead locker for taxi, takeoff and landing. We would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted. Thank you for your attention. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your flight.
So, that's back on.
So is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you, sir. Hold on. Okay. Let's make our way to 2-3 right. graphics card, I think, out of anything that's being overpowered a little bit. Everything else seems fine. Struggling a little bit with frame rate. So, don't have other traffic to worry about. I'm going to turn the one way and stop for a moment to make sure it's set for departure. Okay, good stuff. Let's go.
fitted with smoke detectors. We invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy your flight with us.
Sit back, relax, enjoy.
A few moments later.
Hello again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruise altitude and the seatbelt sign is now off. Feel free to move around the cabin, but we do ask if you are in your seat that you do keep your seatbelt loosely fastened in case we do experience any unexpected turbulence. Otherwise, invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Short and sweet.
Looks like we'll be landing ahead of schedule and the weather conditions are looking good at our destination. We'll be touching down in less than 30 minutes, so do make your way back to your seats. Thanks for choosing to fly with us today, and it's been a pleasure having you on board.
Approximately 20 minutes since arriving, the captain has now switched on the fasten seatbelt signs. Would you please return to your seats and make sure all your personal belongings are safely put away in the overhead locker or underneath the seats in front of you. Please ensure your seatbelt is now fastened, your table is folded away, your seat back is upright with the armrest down. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, all items must be placed in the overhead locker as the floor area around your seat must be completely clear for landing. This would include any shoes, blankets, pillows or magazines. All electronic devices must be switched off at this time, and if you are using headsets, please remove them now. Once again, may we remind you that mobile phones must remain switched off until the aircraft has arrived at the terminal building and the fasten seatbelt sign is switched off. Finally, please take a moment to remind yourself of your nearest exit.
Brake room. So, auto brake 2. Wow, it's very laggy. Get down.
2500. Approaching minimums. 400. 300. 200.
Take rate. Take rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
sore backs after that landing. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. Please like and subscribe, leave any comments, any suggestions in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.